In a recent interview, the leader of the opposition called the leadership of the RCMP despicable.
The leadership of the RCMP is frankly just despicable when it comes to enforcing laws against the Liberal government.
And accused your officers of covering up for former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in the SNC-Lavalin affair.
If the RCMP had been doing its job and not covering up for him, then he would have been criminally charged.
What's your response to Pierre Poilievre's comments? And have you ever faced political pressure from the government to not pursue charges?
So I think we've talked about SNC-Lavalin quite a lot under the previous government, and I think it was clear that there's no interference.
Oh, really?
That you
don't take any orders from any political individual.
Back in February 2019 at a parliamentary committee that Jody Wilson-Raybould famously spoke her truth on how Trudeau pressured her when she was Attorney General to withdraw criminal charges against mining company SNC-Lavalin. Fast forward to earlier this year when Democracy Watch sent a letter to Ontario Attorney General Doug Downey asking him to pave the way for a private prosecution of Trudeau for obstruction of justice and breach of trust in the SNC-Lavalin affair. But the Ontario Attorney General's office decided to stay the proceedings, stating the unlikelihood of conviction. Yet Democracy Watch's Duff Conacher says there is more than enough evidence to proceed and has asked the Ontario Attorney General to reconsider in a new letter.
And there's lots of evidence that Justin Trudeau intentionally tried to get the Attorney General, pressured the Attorney General to stop the prosecution of SNC-Lavalin. And that's all that's needed to prove obstruction of justice. So if you can't stop a prosecution based on an incorrect legal standard saying we can't prove this.
The scandal led to Wilson-Raybould resigning from cabinet and eventually being ousted from the Liberal Party. Conacher admits the issue may have long since faded from the public mind, but that doesn't mean it should be forgotten.
It was deliberately made old news by the RCMP, and it is a cover-up, and they tried to bury it, keep it secret, and just through delay hope that everyone would stop paying attention and they would be able to, for completely unjustifiable reasons, let Justin Trudeau walk. And we're not going to give up on it.